Hello guys, just give me some minutes and then I'm going to be showing you the reason why it's about time, if it's okay by you, to purchase your Shibainu and hold it to see how it plays out, right? And I'm looking at it that is appreciating already, and I'm going to be showing you just simple analysis, okay? And it's going to be analysis with the indicators, technical indicators that are inserted already there by default on Binance. This is Binance platform. As you can see, it's Binance, and this is Shibainu versus USDT, right? Now, I made this analysis and I was able to purchase Shibainu of about 6 million, 3.6 million ships, right? 3.6 million ships at a very low rate, okay? And I want to tell you it was around this area, okay? Of course, I'll be showing you the history of the purchase, but as I'm talking to you now, the coin has actually appreciated. And the good thing is that the risk is very low, because you can actually purchase millions of Shibainu with just less than $50, right? But then if it appreciates and gets to what I'm looking at, the profits can be astronomical and so exponential, okay? And that's why I feel that it's the right time to buy Shibainu. However, this is not a financial advice. Of course, you know the market is extremely volatile these days, so, and of course cryptocurrencies has been on the deep for considerable period of time now, for months now, right? There's a kind of crash in price already, all right now. But then I looked at what is happening using my knowledge of Forex. Of course, I'm a Forex trader, and especially synthetic indices. We do a whole lot of analysis using indicator-based strategies and all that. Now, that's not to say I know there are other factors that can affect the movement of prices of tradable assets like the Bitcoin, like the cryptocurrencies, but then those might be more of fundamentals. But I pay attention to fundamentals, but not as clingy as some traders do, because there are key concepts in price action trading, and one of which is that one of which, of course, is a bit detailed, but I'm not going into that now. Now, whatever price, whatever that is going to affect price, okay, fundamentally, be it news, be it natural occurrences and all that, has its own way of reflecting on the trading chart technically. And so when you master your technical analysis and all that, and you understand candlestick patterns, different, how to manipulate different indicators to actually mimic the movement of price, you are good to go. Now, that does not mean that I undermine fundamental analysis, but take note of what I just said. Whatever that could affect the movement of price as a fundamental factor has a way of reflecting on the trading chart technically. That's just the point. So enough of all that, guys. So these are indicators that have been inserted by default on Binance, okay? If you open up any of the tokens or coins, you're going to be seeing things like, if you open the chart, you're going to be seeing things like this. These are moving averages with their respective colors, okay? The yellow is actually this you're seeing. Then the pink is this 25. Then the purple is 99, right? So that's the same thing you have here. You have different indicators here. This is MACD, moving average, convergence and divergence and all that. Now, I may not really go into that detail, okay, but then I actually purchased the Shibainu about 3 to 4 days ago, okay, and I used just $29, right? But as I'm talking to you, it has appreciated, and I'm having up to 40 something dollars, and I'm going to be showing you the details right away. But I feel it's time for you to buy. But like I said earlier, it's not in any way a financial advice, but if you feel it's okay by you, you can go for it. Now, what did I see? Now, of course, we know price has been going down, okay, for a considerable period of time. It was after that analysis, and I purchased the Shibainu that there was this movement. This is daily time frame. Okay, now if you can, this is one, each candlestick here is a day. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, about 4 days ago, at the introduction of this bullish candlestick. Okay, the first bullish candlestick after the red candlestick you're seeing. Now, what did I see? Now, I took antecedent. I took antecedents of how the crossing has always, what price has always done each time they were crossing between the moving averages, right? Now, like I said, I also take note of fundamental factors, but then I took into consideration the pattern, the characteristic behavior of price of Shibainu versus USDT whenever there were crosses between the moving averages. Now, starting from this point, there was a convergence here. Okay, now at this point, that should be okay, when exactly? That should be 2021, around October or thereabout. Okay, now there was a convergence, and with the yellow moving average period 7 crossing both the purple and pink moving average, with the pink in the middle and then going up, right? It crossed from down, moving up, and then it went bullish, and that was when the price capped up around this place, which is 0.000008854, right? Now, looking at it here, it happened that the moving average crossed this. The yellow moving average crossed this down, crossed the pink, moving down, but then the purple was still below both of them. But the moving average period 7 crossed only the pink from up, coming down, and then the market went bearish. Okay, now I've not started talking about the candlestick patterns, but I'm just using the moving average to explain. Now, look at what happened here. Take note that at this point, it was somehow, considering the price of Shibainu, it was somehow, somehow not really overbought, but it actually went up, skyrocketed to around that price from this point of 0.0000660, right? Now, after it went bearish to this point, okay, now there was a crossing, but then as soon as it crossed, as soon as the yellow moving average crossed up, it crossed down again, and it continued going bearish, okay, till this point, till this very point. Okay, now it crossed back, moving up, and that was when we had this, and then the market went down. Now, what am I looking at right now? Okay, just take a look at this point. At this point, when it crossed down, okay, from up down, the market went bearish, and both the purple and the pink were above it, and it went down. Okay, now what are we looking at this point now? This is the current market position on daily time frame. Just as you can see is highlighted, I'm looking at this analysis on daily time frame. Now, what are we looking at? Now, we discover that this particular moving average period 7, okay, when I took antecedent of how price has been behaving around the moving average, I decided to take the trade and, of course, hold onto it. Okay, I bought and I wanted to hold it. Of course, I'm still holding. I'm going to show you that right now. As at then, there was no crossing between the yellow moving average and the pink moving average period 25. There was no crossing, but I looked at it that it's going to cross, right? And then partly because of that, anyways. Now, and when the crossing actually takes place, I'm looking at it that there's going to be a test on the 99 moving average, right? A test on the 99 moving average. Of course, price crossed the yellow. It tested it around. Just take a look at this point. It tested it and retested it around that place until it crossed it and then went to the purple, I mean a pink, right? And then behaved somehow around it. You may not really get it fully, but if you go to lower time frame, you discover that market actually, let's go to lower time frame, maybe 4 hours time frame. Now, it was around this place I'm talking about on 4 hours time, on daily time frame. This is 4 hours time frame right now. Now it was after that it crossed it, and then we have what we have here on daily time frame. Now price is completely above the two moving averages right now, talking about moving average period 7 and period 25. Now I'm looking at it that there's going to be a test on this moving average period 99. Now, take note that I said that whatever that is happening fundamentally that could affect the movement of price reflects on the trading chart technically. And if you know how to understand your technical tools, your technical indicators very well, you can always take advantage of what is happening. Okay, even when you don't pay 100% attention to fundamental analysis and whatever that is happening in the macroeconomy all over the world, right? So that's just the point, and that's where I'm coming from. Now, outside that, what I'm telling you now is also happening with Bitcoin, right? And every other coin that is following Bitcoin pattern of a price movement, right? Now, if I show you Bitcoin, you're going to be seeing this same pattern of movement. Now, if you know how to understand your moving average edges and some other indicators very well, you can take advantage of what is happening right now. So now, aside that, I looked at, there is what we call rejection candlesticks, okay, in Forex and synthetic indices trading, right? Now, if you look very well, I want to zoom in, okay? Now, I can see that here is a very strong support zone, right? And that's why price came down to that point and it gave several rejection candles. And most of these rejection candles here are reversal candlestick. Now, I can see bullish pin bars, okay? And then I can see hammer, in fact, more of bullish pin bars. And guess what happened last? Boom, we had this movement, bullish movement to the upside. So now, right now, the market is actually on a resistance, and that resistance is actually at the point, is a zone actually, but that's why we have 0.000117 right now, and now the whole of this place is that zone. So for this zone, for that to be, for we to have a test on this moving average, now this zone has to be broken, right? Now it may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, it may not even be this week, but I'm looking at it that price is heading bullish, okay, and that there is a need for this to be tested. And that's what informed my decision on buying Shibainu. And let's just get to the history of my trade, and then you'll be seeing exactly. Let's go to trade. I'm going to be going to trade right now. Take a look at it before I'll show you what I have there. Now, if I go to history, I'm going to be, okay, clicking here. Now, if I go to history, trade history, that's what I'm going to click. Now, you see, when I bought it, now, I actually bought Shibainu worth of $29.9, and that was what I bought it with. And it gave me 3.6 million Shibainu, right? 3.6 million Shibainu. Okay. Now, take a look at it. This is 29.9. Now, look at the dates when I bought it. This is 21st of June, right? And today is actually 26. So we're looking at 4 to 5 days, right? So now let's get back so that you see. Let me go to my wallet, and then I'll go to spot, because that's where it is. I'll go to spot, right? Now, take a look at it. This is Shibainu. This is Shibainu, right? This is Shibainu. And it has appreciated from 29.9 to 42 just in about 4 to 5 days, with $29. Now, even if I want to sell it out now, right, I can sell it out, and then I'm making a profit of about $13 to $14 just like that. Now, what if I had used a huge amount of money up to $1,000, right? But now I would have been making close to over $100, right? That's exactly what I mean. Now, this is a low risk investment. Now, even if it crashes to zero and the $30 is lost, then it can be taken, right? But if it appreciates, at least Shibainu, if it gets to at least, let's see the current price of Shibainu right now. This is the current market price. Okay, now this is the current price. Now, even if it appreciates to 0.0005, that's gonna be a whole lot of money, right? And if it appreciates to 1 cent, this is gonna be running to 300 and something thousand dollars. Okay, and with the announcement we had last time, is most likely there's gonna be something like that, but that's gonna be next year. So I'm ready to hold this. I can hold this for up to a year or more than. Okay, so it's not a financial advice, but guys, it's worth doing because the risk is very low, but then the profit can be so exponential and astronomical if you can hold it, right? So if it's okay by you, if you're comfortable with it, that's just the analysis and my reason for doing this. Okay, right now, like I said earlier, if you check Bitcoin, okay, let's see the percentage increase from that point. Now, where is the Shibainu? This is Shibainu. We're having 3.9% increase. That is on a bullish move, recovering from the low point he made. Okay, now prior to when I purchased, right? When I purchased, it was around what is it called? Bitcoin was around, I think, $19,000. But just as you can see, Bitcoin has as well appreciated, right? So if I go to market now, I can as well check Bitcoin, BTC versus USD, right? USDT. Now you see that there is this same pattern of movement, which brings me to the point that is most likely Bitcoin is also going to be appreciated, at least to test this resistance, and by then it would have been around this place to also test this moving average period 99. So guys, this video is getting long already, but I think I'm applying my knowledge of Forex analysis where I've been using to trade on this, and of course you see how it has worked for me. And if I feel like taking this, selling off the Shibainu now, I would also be in profit. So many thanks for watching this video, guys. If you have any question, please kindly let me know okay, in the comment section. I don't know if I'm gonna turn off the comment section, but if you check in the description box, you are going to be seeing the link to my Telegram group and to all my contacts. If you have any question, you can ask me and contact me, and I'll be there to guide you. Now, I'll still be releasing videos on how you can sign up with different platforms, exchange platform, and then get ready to run your arbitrage trading yourself. So many thanks for watching once again. This is CN Great Council signing out, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.